Save our planet. Drought continues in much of Australia. The country's Bureau of Meteorology has stated that the country would now need several years of higher than average amounts of rainfall to make up for the general dryness this past 6 years. The widespread drought has caused crop failure in 3 of the 6 years. A Bureau statement said the combination of record heat and widespread drought during the past 5 to 10 years over large parts of southern and eastern Australia is without historical precedent and is, at least partly, a result of climate change. We appreciate your valuable perspective, meteorologists, on the cause of this dire situation. Our prayers for quick actions that stem the advancement of climate change to ensure the survival of all our Earth's inhabitants. Beavers can help solve climate change. Researchers Glynis Hood and Suzanne Bailey of Canada's University of Alberta, along with David Cooper of Colorado State University in the USA, are advocating the reintroduction of beavers in dry regions like the western United States. Beavers are known to not only build dams, which retain water and slow the runoff of snowmelt, they also work to deepen ponds and connect to areas of open water. We are grateful for your environmental research and advocacy, Drs. Wood, Bailey, and Cooper. May the industrious beaver be graced with a flourishing habitat in partnership with our mission to save our beautiful planet.
Climate change jeopardizes survival of tropical species. A new study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences indicates that only 1 or 2 degrees of warming could potentially eliminate tropical species. Scientists from the University of Washington in the U.S. have found that flora and fauna living in tropical climes have already adapted to their highest tolerable temperature. Thus, even a small warming increase may create conditions that are beyond the species' ability to adapt. Scientists also warn that the tropics contain the majority of the world's species. Our thankfulness esteems scientists for this informative research and for your concern about the well-being of our world's richest biodiversity source. We pray that we all can act together in preserving the fragile balance of life on our Mother Earth.
UK website helps small businesses go green. The Small Business Consortium in Scotland announced the relaunching of the website called smallbusinessjourney.com to provide companies with tips for success that include ways to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. The website's revival is one of the initiatives coming from a business summit addressed by His Royal Highness Prince Charles. Those who attended this meeting became part of what is being called a Mayday network for sharing information, ideas, and collaborative pledges to address climate change. Thank you so much, Your Royal Highness and the Small Business Consortium, for your caring actions to share information and further inspiration on this important topic. With collaborations such as yours, we can surely be successful in preserving and protecting our precious planetary home.
ô²æ, or Vietnam, launches eco-program for urban cleanup. The Hanoi Association of Volunteers, or HAV, organized the launch of the Green Hanoi 1000 Years program last Sunday in preparation for the city's upcoming 1000th anniversary. More than 1,000 young volunteers from 11 clubs and organizations participated. HAV plans to carry out more environmental campaigns and community services, including home construction and giving gifts to less advantaged children. Bravo, Hanoi, and all participating youth. Heaven bless your green initiative with lively success in beautifying your ancient city.
European Union hosts interfaith conference focusing on climate change. On Monday, the European Union hosted a conference in Brussels, Belgium, for around 20 senior religious figures from 11 member states, representing the Christian, Jewish, and Muslim faiths. Attending dignitaries included the Bishop of London, the Chief Rabbi of Poland, President of Evangelical Churches of Italy, and head of the National Federation of Muslims in France.
Chairing the meeting were the presidents of the European Commission, the European Parliament, and the European Council. One major focus of the meeting was the common concern of climate change.
It's a question also of ethical responsibility, since climate change also addresses problems like the problems of poverty and underdevelopment in other parts of the world, and since also climate change is responsible for conflicts that can only deepen in the future if we don't act as soon as possible.
Različnih prepričanj ali religije tukaj izjemnega pomena, glede na to, da gre za ohranitev nečesa, čemur v Svetem pismu, pa mislim, da tudi v Koranu, Avtori ne pravijo narava, ampak stvarstvo. Se pravi nekaj, kar človek ni ustvaril, kar je dobil v upravljanje in do česar se mora odgovorno obnašati. Z tega vidika se mi je zdaj današnji sestanek izjemnega pomena, ker zadeva ne samo bistvo problema, ampak tudi samo bistvo.
Also discussed was the matter of reconciliation, which further highlighted the importance of intercultural dialogue.
Everybody who took part in the discussion expressed deep respect for the positions of the other, and this is really what is important as far as tolerance is concerned.
Thank you, European Union, for encouraging discussion and tolerance in bringing together people of different religious backgrounds. Congratulations, all participants of this conducive gathering. We respectfully support your call for cross-cultural cooperation to act quickly on climate change.
Juquan, China is looking towards becoming a world leader in wind energy through 28 new wind farms with a total generation capability of 10.65 million kilowatts.
UN Climate Change Panel Chair Dr. Rajendra Pachauri says that the world can reach a new climate change pact during 2009 with all countries participating.
China's Shenzhen City and Hong Kong collaborate with industry leader DuPont in solar energy research and development at Hong Kong Science Park.
The capital city of Hyderabad in Andhra Pradesh, India turned off its lights for an hour last Saturday to conserve energy and raise awareness about global warming.
China reassures that current grain reserves of wheat, corn, and rice, along with the current year's harvest, will be more than enough to feed the country.
U.S. Massachusetts Institute of Technology professor Dr. Sarah Slaughter says that water may well follow the path of oil and increase in price as it becomes a more scarce and valued resource.